Alright. We should be live. I'm pulling stuff up. If you guys are in there, I do have the chat coming up. We are rocking and rolling. But as you come in, feel free to let me know when you're here, because it tells me when people are here, but it doesn't tell me who is here until you comment. So, welcome to Jenetics Creations. Guys, if you're watching this after the fact, we record this class live every Thursday, 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And I do it live so that people can ask questions. I want this to be super interactive. So if you're new here, my name is Jen. This channel is dedicated towards all my creations and teaching you guys how to make them and creating just, getting you hooked, creating all the stitches, creating all the things. But it is live, so bear with me as it is a little bit more chaotic than it typically would be if it were a tutorial. And I've got a lot going on here because you'll see I've got a ton of different things. So, one, if you guys are coming in, we're going to be working on a star blanket. We're going to be creating something this size, so you're not going to be making the whole star blanket, but we're going to get you to a point where you have the easy repeat, and then you can go to the store, get your yarn, and then commit to a full project. That's the goal. And the only reason I do it that way is if you're really struggling and you don't get it because this is like too hard or beyond your level, which it shouldn't be. This is super beginner friendly. But I want to make sure if that is the case, you can save your purchase, because yarn is expensive. You can save your purchase for something else with maybe one of my other videos or other tutorials. But we'll get into that shortly. A few things. There is a link for the free pattern. I'm seeing some people dropping in. If you guys are here, feel free to drop a comment. Let me know how long you've been crocheting. We like to know all the things around here, but I don't know who's here until you guys actually start commenting. So, and give me a second. I actually had the chat up, and I don't know if it is up the way that it normally is. I don't know, but I will get it up. Give me a second. It's in the docs. I need the chat. Yeah, why is my chat not showing? Dude, there we go. Ah, people are commenting. So excited. Yay! Hello from TT. Welcome, Amberly. Nice to see you. Oh, yeah, I see you guys jumping on. Travis, welcome. Ray, hello. Can you do a small one to get started? Yes, that's what we're going to do. Char Angel. We're going to do a small one. So we're going to do a couple rows. I'm going to get you far enough where you can see a color change, though, because I want you to be able to do a color change. And so, yeah, you just need some scrap yarn. What is the variegated? We're going to talk about the things you see on the screen. So, yes, we will jump into that. I love it. I'm so glad you guys are here. Welcome. Lena Patterson. Nice. Welcome. You're here. I like ombre yarn. Color changes on its own. Right, Ray? Oh, my God. Yeah. All right, so this link is in there. You guys don't need it for the class. I'm going to be reading from this one. If you want to print it off after, if you haven't already done so, that is there. It is a free pattern. So I direct linked it in the description. That is there. The other thing is you just need scrap yarn. I am going to be using one hook. It is a J, it is a 10, it is a 6mm. So if you have any of those items on the hook, you're using the same one as me, but I will tell you it's not required. Travis is Blair. Shut up, Blair. That's funny. Oh man, you're taking over his YT. Now you're really messing up his algos. Oh, that's funny. I have to meet Travis. I think I owe him a drink after I've gotten you too hooked on all of the stuff and things. So while you guys are grabbing yarn, grab 2 colors. I want you guys to practice color changing. I'm going to tell you what to do. But my TT channel, the TikTok, they picked, we're doing pink and then white. I was going to pick something like super aesthetically appealing, but then they're like, you're not going to be able to see it. I'm like, you guys make a good point. So you guys can thank them for my color correction. And we're going to be mixing those 2. Some other things you guys see behind the scenes, just letting you know what's coming. I just started making these pothos. So I have the pattern. It's in for testing right now. I am going to be releasing it hopefully no later than next week. It will be on my Etsy shop. So if you guys don't already know, I sell my patterns online. All of that's on Etsy, but this is the one that's coming out soon, and it is, oh, I love it. It's adorable. But I'm also going to be selling these items on the shop too. I just haven't gotten them listed yet. But that is another thing that is on my goal for this weekend. So you will be seeing these come out. So this is just some of the new upcoming funness. That is a word. And if you guys are also realizing I'm doing there's a lot of things changing. I've been going live on TikTok a lot more, and that's more your behind the scenes stuff. So if you guys just want to come stitch with me, come chat with me, feel free to check me out there because there's a lot going on for you. All right. chat. I'm going to move you guys over here. I'm going to put this over here because I want to cover, oops, I did not want to do that. I want to show you guys the free tool. Don't forget to check this out. The link should be in the bio, but sometimes it gets filtered out. Don't ask, but this is the link. That will take you to your free tool. You do not have to do that right now, but because you don't need it for this class. I want you guys to at least see what's in there. It's a PDF. It's printable. One, it has all of my links to my stuff. So this is my link tree. It takes you to all of the things Jenetics. Whether you need to email me or any of my other platforms, you want to look me up there. But it also has all of these abbreviations. So I know a lot of people say, like, when you're hearing crochet, it sounds like you're speaking French. It's very overwhelming. This will help. This will help. So all of you, the shorthand stuff, and then what it means. As you start reading patterns, this is something you're going to want. It's kind of like a little dictionary. It doesn't have everything, but it's got a lot. And then don't forget your crochet diagrams. We do teach from patterns and from diagrams anytime I am able to, just to help you guys get exposed to all of it, because I want you guys to start pushing your comfort zone and branching out and trying new things. So these are some of the basic symbols you'll need to do that. This is free to you. You can just download it from that link I put in the chat. And if it's not in the description, I will get it in the description. And you are good. Okay. Oh, and I closed it, so that naturally took it off. Well, that's funny. I didn't mean to close it. My bad. Sorry, window. Okay. So you guys are good. You guys can see my hands, right? You guys can see my nails that I haven't done. In case you guys didn't know, Color Street, it officially has become like more than 7 days on me on the regular. So if you guys are ever wondering how much this stuff lasts, it lasts. I'm a Color Street independent stylist, and if you guys haven't tried it, it's dry nail polish. And for those of you who know me, if Jen is in here, yep, Lorraine, you know me pretty good. You've been here for a while. Isn't crochet French for hook? Yes, Lorraine. Yes. Yes, that's what I hear. So we are hookers. But yeah, dry nail polish, and I beat my hands up. I was burning last weekend. All the 9. Guys, I have links for this in my bio too, but I swear by this, especially if you're a crafter like me, you don't want to wait for your nail polish to dry. You want to get stitching. So, but I got to keep my hands kind of camera ready. So that is my other addiction. And they have makeup products too and stuff, and I'm a big fan of a 5-minute face. So their stuff works perfect. But let's dive in. Does everyone have their hooks? Does everyone have their yarn? Does everyone have their water? Cheers, stitchers. We're going to get started. We are going to get started. I'm so glad everybody's here. Alright, so this pattern, I've linked it in the description. This one is well loved, can you tell? But I've used it on several patterns, several yarns, and it's consistent, it's easy, it works really well. It is going to start with a magic ring, and I know that scares some people, so we'll go slowly. But if you... Actually, no, I take that back. We're not starting with the magic ring. This one starts with a chain 4. So if you guys all hate magic ring, everyone go ahead and throw like a happy face or like claps or something, because we're not going to do that today. We're just going to chain 4 and join. So yay, you guys. You just got out of a magic ring. You guys know I love my magic ring. I love the magic ring. But yep, give yourself some slack. And we're going to make a slip knot and we're going to get started. If you're new to patterns, I will try my best. The pattern itself might be blurry when it comes through here, but I will read it, and then I will try to show you guys what all of that means. So, instructions and patterns, they come a lot with notes. And don't forget, if you guys have questions along the way, the chat's right there. I will eventually get to all of the things in there. So if you have questions, yes, absolutely, I will hit you up. I will take care of you as much as I can. Notes. Usually we'll have notes. Notes will tell you how to treat certain situations. So I used to be really bad at reading the notes. I used to skip it all the time. You might not want to, because like this one, the chain 3 at the beginning of each stitch counts as a double crochet. It's not going to mean much to you now, but it will when we start putting the stitches in, okay? With color A, that literally means whatever color you want A to be, that's what's color A. This is going to be color A, this is going to be color B. And we're going to go back and forth, because if you'll notice, this one's striped. So every 2 rows, they're going to be changing colors. I have also used 3 colors before. You can do whatever you want, especially once you have the yardage and you know what you're doing. but for this purpose, we're going to follow the pattern. We're not going to do all the fifth 6 rounds. I'm going to get you to 2 colors so that way you guys know how to wash, rinse, and repeat, and then you can take it however big you want to make this blanket. It's like a granny square where you're starting in the middle and you're going to keep going. So if you guys want to make this big enough for your kid, great. If you want to make it big enough for the Cow King in your bedroom, by all means, it's whatever you want to do with it, but you will walk away knowing how to do that. So now we are with color A. Chain 4, join with slip stitch to form a ring. So let's do that. That's what we're going to do. But hopefully you guys will start getting used to what that sounds like so you can actually go on your own and read patterns and practice your own. So we're not doing a magic circle, we're just doing a slip knot. You're just going to twist the yarn and pull it through, but you're not pulling it through all the way. Okay? We've got our hook, and we are going to chain 4. Am I close enough? Usually I'm a little bit closer for you guys, I think, or I'm a little bit more over. Maybe that's what it is. I feel like it wasn't the way I normally see. But yeah, if you guys have any trouble seeing, let me know. Yay, you just got your Karen. You did not miss anything. Yeah, we're going to chain 4. Do you have your yarn, Karen? Do you have your yarn? All right. Slip knot, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and easy. Am I just starting? Yes, Karen, you came at the perfect time. Perfect time. When I slip stitch, I like to grab the bump. So I like to aim for right here. Is this still too far? I swear I've always been closer. So let's zoom in here. I really want to make sure you guys can see, because it's no fun if you can't see. Alright, so you chain 4. You can technically go right back into this. A lot of people do. For some reason, I feel the need to get both of those on the same side, and it's just easier for me to grab the bump. So I always grab the bump like you see me do there. Okay? And a slip stitch is literally just yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook. So you're going to bring those together. We yarn over, and we're going to pull through all of them. Boom. We have our ring. You can pull this tight if it needs to be. But what we're going to start doing is crocheting into this ring. Into this ring. Oh, hook size. Yes, Karen. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Yeah, J-hook. I mean, whatever's for the yarn. It really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I'm only going to get you to the next color change, and then you're going to be in repeat mode, and you can do whatever you want. So honestly, whatever is recommended for the yarn would be your appropriate hook size. But I am using a J if you want to mimic me. Mimic me. All right. So, with color A, chain 4, join with slip stitch to form ring. Now we're going to move on to the first round. That's what that means, R&D. We're not going to read this in paragraph form and then do it, because you're just going to disregard everything I say because it sounds like a lot. But we're going to do it in steps. So it says chain 6. Okay? So chain 6. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Don't drop your yarn. 4, 5, and 6. I keep dropping it. I'm sorry. 6. Okay. Now it does tell us, again in parentheses, this counts as 1 double crochet and a chain 3. So the only reason you want to know that is we're going to make a wheel in the center. It's going to look like this. So one of these double crochets is actually a chain. So it's just telling you that your piece is literally going like this to create that first wheel. And then we're going to start double crocheting in there. So the next says, counts as 1 double crochet plus chain 3. Then it says, in parentheses, 1 double crochet, chain 3, 4 times, in ring. So we're literally going to 1 double crochet, then chain 3, and you're going to do that 4 times into that ring. Double crochet, yarn over, insert hook, pull up 1, pull up 2, and pull up 2. And then chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Repeat 3 more times. Yarn over, insert hook, pull up 1, pull up 2, pull up 3. We're going to keep going. Chain 3. How's everyone doing? Try to keep going slow. It's funny because when you guys see the repeat, you're going to be like, oh, I got this, and then you guys are going to all take off. It's funny. But it'll take a couple rows to get there. Do one more double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, and chain 3. How many do I have? I already lost count. I can never count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we've done it 4 times. If you want to double check, because you're like me and you're like, I don't know, I lost count. When you put it in the circle form, because we're going to slip stitch in a second, these are where your points are going to be. So do I have 5 points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I do. So has everyone kind of got their 5 points? And they're like, oh, okay, this looks like what she's got there. Let me know, let me know. I'm going to start reading the second round in a minute, but I'll keep going slow. Now what it says is after we've done it 4 times into the ring, join with a slip stitch to the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. Here's our beginning chain. 1, 2, 3. Here's our 3rd chain. Right there. That's what we're going to slip stitch into. And actually, I don't feel like that's it. I think that I need to go a little bit more here. Sometimes this is actually the first. It is technically the first chain, but I don't like it. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go into that one. But I just go 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm looking at. Nope. Follow the pattern, Jen. See, this is what always happens. You're not alone. If you guys are like, oh my gosh, she's speaking exactly what I do. Nope, we're going to follow the pattern. 3rd chain. 1, 2, 3. I do that all the time, is I think I know better than the pattern, and I shouldn't, because it always gets me in trouble. So yeah, we're going right into that. Grab both. You notice how I didn't just grab one? I grabbed both of those loops. Grab both, and we're just going to yarn over and pull through all of it. So now you've got your slip stitch. And yep, my little chain was a little tight right there. That's okay. Pull that tight. This will have a little bit of space just because it was not a magic ring. It was actually a chain 4. So that's okay. That is okay. All right. Second round. Slip stitch into the next chain 3 space. We're going to pause and I'm going to show you what they mean. We are on top of this double crochet right now. And it's good for you to see this because you'll start understanding why to do certain things. We want to be into the chain 3 space, so we're going to slip stitch into the chain 3 space. Insert your hook, pull up all loops on hook. Hopefully that wasn't too much. Let me know, guys. I've got the chat. I am more than happy to work anything, but hopefully you guys are there. Da 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 da. Next chain 3 space. Chain 3. Again, this will count per our notes as the first double crochet. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. How many spaces should we have? If you're referring to these spaces, you should have 5. That wheel should have 5, right? If you see, I have 5. So I've chained, then you'll slip stitch to the beginning one, you'll slip stitch into the space, and now we've chained 3. And we're up here. What does it tell us to do? 2 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Let's do it together. That's a lot, but we're doing it all into the same space. So now that you've chained 3, that's our first double crochet. We need 2 more. Yarn over, insert the hook, pull up 1, 2, and 2, and we're going to do that one more time. Hopefully I'm going slow enough for you guys. I know I've got all levels in here, and I want to make sure everyone kind of walks away moving forward with this. Feel free to slide those stitches over. Why? Because we're going to be going right back in the same spot and doing 3 more doubles. But first, you're going to chain 2. This is going to start your first point on the star. I guess I should leave this here so you guys can actually see what is going to go on. Here, we'll put it right there. But we're creating the first point right here. So 3, 2, 3 is going to become your point. That's what you're going to do in every point. No different than a granny square. You know how in the corners you work extra stitches than you do on the side? Same concept. Same concept. Thank you. Awesome, Ray. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you got it. Okay, so we've chained 2. Now we're going to 3 more double crochets into the same spot. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. So now what does the pattern say? I already know what to do, but I want you to hear it so you learn. I'll stop flipping you off. Sorry. In same space as the last slip stitch. So I should have read that first. We did all those stitches in the same space as the slip stitch. So all of that into that chain 3. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets in next chain 3 space. And you're going to repeat that 4 times. Then we'll join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Where are you living? I'm over in California. Where are you? Sasha. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. But we are here to learn crochet, so hopefully you're in the right place. Hopefully you grab some yarn and you're stitching with us. Alright, so it said 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets into the next chain 3 space. So here we go. Yarn over, insert the hook, and work that double crochet. Do it one more time. That's 2. Do it one more time. That is 3. Pull those to the side. We're going to chain 2. 3 double crochets. I know I'm picking up a little bit, but we are doing like the same stitches. So let me know if I need to slow down. Let me know if you guys are struggling. I'm here for you. And we're going to keep repeating it in each spot. So if you're understanding all this and you're rocking and rolling, by all means, I will meet you at the end of the row. You do you. Go at your own pace. But we're doing another 3. Another chain 2, and another 3 double crochets. And I know it doesn't look like a star yet. It will start looking like a star on the next row, more so than what you see now. Now it's just going to look kind of like a hexagon. Right? Is that no, a pentagon. 5 sides. But it's cool. It's going to look like a star when we start skipping stitches. You'll see. You'll see. I hope you're excited. I hope you're excited. 2, 3, chain 2, and go right back into the same spot with 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Ah. Alright, let me give myself some more yarn here. I'll finish that last one. And then I'll show you how to join. How to join. 1. Whoops. 1. Oh, my dog is dreaming. 2. 3. I don't know if you guys can hear that. She's like whimpering in her sleep. Yep, there she goes. Coda, you having a bad dream? Hopefully not. Have to pet her a little bit. Wake her up. You guys don't know, I always have my dog with me. But yeah, very often she snores and does stuff, or she'll start sneezing, and it's like, oh, everyone on live is probably wondering what that is. Chain 2 and 3 more double crochets. I see your comment. Give me a second, I'll totally read it. It was a little bit wordy, and I wanted to make sure I didn't lose anybody. Give me a second. Join with a slip stitch to the top of chain 3. Now, if you are like me and your chains are a little bit on the tight side, it's going to be a little bit difficult, but that's part of it. Chain a little bit looser, and you won't have as much of an issue. 1, 2, 3. So I am looking for those loops right there. That's where I'm going to be going into to slip stitch. So go ahead and get your hook into there and slip stitch. I'm in Canada and I need a mentor, but it's really hard because, you know, Sasha, I don't live in Canada, but with the magic, lovely technology that we have nowadays, I teach here every Thursday, so that might be close to a mentor if that's what you're looking for. You can always learn crochet from me. My lessons are free, and they're every Thursday at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. So work that slip stitch, and you guys should be here. Did I lose anybody? Is everyone still doing good? I'm going to take a sip of water, give you guys a chance to type, because I know you're probably like, I can't, how do I type and do this at the same time? Yeah, no, I got you. I just want to make sure everyone got through that round okay. Oh my goodness, I just spit water everywhere. That's cute. That's cute. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. The struggles of life. The struggles of life. And I've been going live more often, so my voice has definitely been like, give me water, give me a break. Alright, I'm not seeing anyone saying any red flags or anything, so we're going to keep going. We are going to keep going. So you should have something that looks like this now. We're going to move on to the third round. I know we just slip stitched, but we are going to slip stitch again into the next double crochet. And the only reason why is in between every corner or in between every point, you're going to be skipping stitches. You're going to skip 2 stitches right here and right here, right here and right here. You're always going to be skipping those middle 2. And right now we are currently in this one, so we need to move over to begin our next stitch. And the only way to do that is to take our hook from here, from here over to here by doing a slip stitch. So go into this stitch, and we're going to work our slip stitch. That was a lot of stitch, stitch, stitch. So insert hook and pull through all those loops on the hook. Now you should be on top. If you notice, your hook placement is on top of that second stitch. Per our pattern, it says now, so we slip stitched into the next double crochet, chain 3, 1 double crochet in next double crochet, and then we're going to have our corner right here. So let's do it together. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make this one looser because I'm really bad at that and I need to be better at it. And then 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. Here's our next double crochet. You're going to work 1 right into it. See, it sounds scary, but when you're looking at it and you're doing it, and if you do it in segments, you're like, oh, like it makes sense now. Where do you slip stitch? You just joined right here, right? You're going to want to slip stitch into this stitch. And Sasha, I can't because I have school. I'm sorry. I'd love to help. All of my lessons, they get saved after. I would recommend you use those when you're not in class because you can go at your own pace. I respond to questions all the same. So if you ever have questions along the way, Sasha, put them in the comments because all of my classes get saved after and I will respond. I've helped several people that are watching them after the fact. So definitely. Perfect, Ray. Perfect. All right, now that we've gotten to the corner, what does it tell us to do? The pattern says 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets in next chain 2 space. This is our chain 2 space because that is where we chained 2. So we're going to work all of those stitches into the chain 2 space, starting with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Hi, Foxer. Here I am. I'm listening. Well, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you'll practice this eventually. The next one was chain 2, guys, and 3 more double crochets, all in the same chain 2 space. Man, these are tongue twisters. 1, 2, and 3. This is Blair on my own phone. Blair, you are killing me. You are killing me. Okay, this is one of the tips that I will tell you will save you the entire rest of the project, is you're going to want to pull all of these stitches over, slide them over. So literally just pull this way. Because did you see how it revealed that little triangle right there? You do not want to skip that. This right here is the place where your first stitch needs to go. The good news is for this row, we're going to be counting because it's going to tell us how many stitches to do. But when you get on the bigger rows, because remember, it's going to get bigger and you're going to have something like this, you're not going to want to count all of these stitches just to make sure you have it right. So the way you avoid missing that stitch or dropping a stitch is you always are going to pull your stitches to the side because it will always reveal that. It's going to look like this right now. You just got done with it. You're going to want to go here because that's all you can see until you pull this aside and then you're like, oh, wait a minute. Never mind. I want to crochet there. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense with everyone. Hopefully you guys saw that because that's where we're going to work our next stitch. So we just did what it told us to do into the next chain 2 space. Now 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 double crochets. So 1 goes into that first spot here, 1 double crochet, 1 goes into the next spot here. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's another double crochet. This is where you're going to start skipping stitches. And why? Because it tells us right here. Miss next 2 double crochets. 1 double crochet in each of the next 2. Thank goodness I made all those star washcloths. Oh my goodness. Yeah, right. Like this can be overwhelming. But I mean, you can make washcloths like this first. And then you can graduate to a blanket. But yeah, if you practice a lot of these, you'll get the concept. So it said miss the next 2. 1, 2. We're going to skip these. And if you guys need me to point, because I know the hook can be a little skip, skip. Your next stitch is going to go right in there. And we're going to be working a double crochet in the next 2. So 1, and 2. How's everyone doing? Did you guys find that? This is looking like a zigzag in the round. Absolutely. The rain, like, thank you. I've been saying that, and I felt like I was talking to all these people that are like, I've never done a zigzag, and I'm like, oh, yeah, But exactly, you're the first person that actually was on my wavelength with that. That's all it is. It's like granny square meets zigzag, and that's the concept. But you have it. And it's probably the same if you wanted to start doing, like, the 7-point blankets, which look like a really cute starburst and stuff like that. There's a lot of things you can do. All right. No different. So we just did the next 2 double crochets. Repeat from star 3 more times. Well, where is our star? Oh, da-da-da, back over here. So 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets in next chain 2 space. Is that where we are? Chain 2 space. See, guys, like if you literally pause in a pattern and you don't try to just read it like you would a book, it starts making sense. So that's how you have to treat patterns. So we're going to do 3 double crochets here. And 3, 3, chain 2, and 3 more. And just like it says here, because it said repeat. Where did it go? Where did it go? Repeat from star 3 more times. And we went back up here, and now we just did the chain 2 space. Now double crochet in each of the next 2 double crochets. Miss 2, double crochet 2. Don't forget though, pull those stitches aside. Make sure you reveal this spot right here. And double crochet 2. Are we getting it? Are we getting it? I hope so. I really do. Miss 2. Here's the 2 that we're going to skip. Pretend they don't exist. 1, 2, and we're going into that one right there. This is where it starts looking less like a pentagon and more like a star. We're in the chain 2 space, 3, 2, 3. 3 double crochets, chain 2, followed by 3 double crochets. How's everyone doing? We are starting to pick up pace a little bit. Is everyone okay? Am I losing anyone? Let me know. If we're doing good, keep stitching. Keep stitching. 2, 3. Pull those stitches over. Find that little triangle. The triangle should be like just to the right of the stitch, right there. And double crochet. But Lorraine, see, if you always visually can see where you start and you know this last stitch always gets skipped, you never have to count. You always know to skip that one. You always know to skip that one. I'm sure you guys are going to see it more when we do the next row. Right now it's still very early, but we're going to do that next one right into there. So, boom. Boom. You got it rolling. Yeah, Karen, you got it rolling. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 3 doubles. Chain 2. And 3 doubles. Now, I will warn you guys, finish this row. If you guys are going faster than me, that's fine. But do not keep going beyond this row because we're going to color change once we hit here. So wait for me there. Do not slip stitch. I will show you how I change colors. If you guys know how to change colors, by all means do it the way you guys already feel comfortable with, but I will show everyone how I change colors, and at the very least it'll be another tool in your tool belt, in your crochet tool belt. Pull these stitches aside so you can see where to put that first stitch. 1, 2. That first double crochet after the chain space is a bear cat. Wait. Hold on. I went a little ahead bit too because I started to recognize the pattern. Now, great, good. That means you guys are getting it. The first double crochet after the chain space is a bear cat. I've never heard that term before. Interesting. I've never heard that before. Haley, she made it! Haley, you are going to have to rewatch because we're already about to change colors, but it is working out really well and everyone's having luck, so that means you will find it very easy to follow. You will definitely find it easy to follow. Thank you guys for liking the video. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. And then we're going to change colors. 2 and 3. So perfect. Pull that to the side so you don't lose that little stitch. I guess this is the bear claw or the bear cat per Lorraine. I don't know. Is that what you meant was the bear cat, that little spot? I wonder why it's called a bear cat. Does it resemble one? I don't see it. But you know, I learned something new. Haley, I knew you may not make it. You're all good. You don't need to apologize. Come on. The fact that you even just try the stuff that I challenge you to try is good enough for me. Okay, we're not going to finish this slip stitch. I want to show you how I change colors. Actually, you might. Give me a second. I'm going to change colors after the next one. So let's go ahead and slip stitch. Slip stitch here. This is where the pattern would then tell us to slip stitch again, so get ready for it. Give me a second. This is what usually throws people off. Again, our hook is over this stitch and we need to be skipping it. So the only way to do that is to slip stitch here. But do not finish the slip stitch. Just insert your hook and we're going to cut. Okay? This is how you change colors. This is how I change colors. There's a lot of ways to change colors. A lot. I do it this way. I just like the way it minimizes how much the contrasting color like overlaps into other stitches, in my opinion. But everyone's got their own flavor. By all means, once you get the hang of this thing we call crochet, this art, do what you guys like. I'm going to switch to white so you guys can see contrasting colors. And what I do is I'm just going to put both of my cut ends, or my dead ends as I like to call it, kind of down like that. Okay, I match it. Doesn't need to be picky. It's just for ease. And then I'm going to come up, I'm going to pinch both of those with my thumb. So I'm holding it to my work and I'm pinching it right there, because that will allow me to do that, and it will allow me to treat it as if it is, see how I just grab the yarn like you're slip stitching, as if it was connected already. That's what's nice about pinching it there. And you're going to pull through, and we're in that slip stitch. Now, chain 3, because right here, we're already in the repeat. With B, so with color B, which now we've connected, color B, slip stitch into next double crochet, which we just did right there. We slip stitched into the second stitch right here. Chain 3, 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 double crochets, and then it has the 3, 2, 3 in the chain 2 space. We are in the repeat. You technically no longer need this pattern, okay? But let's go ahead and keep going so that you know what to do. Chain 3. There is a lot of controversy in the crochet community about what I'm going to cover. I like to tie these two before I move on. There are a lot of people out there that do not like knots in their project. They feel like it is a big no-no. If you are one of those, don't do it. You don't have to. For the most part, I've never seen anything come undone. But I usually am making these for kids. I hope they're going to keep it through childhood. So I really want them to be able to do it. Jessica, welcome. Welcome. Yay, yay. Okay, I'm catching out in the comments. That first double crochet that we said, the bear cat. We'll watch the replay. Yes, Jessica, absolutely. Because so far it sounds like everyone in the chat is definitely getting it. So I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you guys for liking the screen and doing all the things on there. Bear cats are big weasels. Oh, is it like a bobcat? Is it different? Oh, Lorraine, I need you to send me a picture. I'll look it up though. I will. That's beautiful. Haley, I'm glad you like it because I think this will be a good one for you to try. I think you would really enjoy it. So then you're just going to double crochet into the next one. No different than we did on the previous row. If you see, that was right on top of that stitch. I'm working around these. If that's too much for you to handle, throw them to the back and just keep stitching, because you're going to end up having to weave them in anyways. I just like to get ahead of it. So double crochet. Remember, this counts as our first stitch, and that's why it's standing on this one and not the stitch that we want to skip. Make sense? Makes sense? Another double crochet here, and do that all the way until you get to the point, which it will be very quickly because we don't have many yet, see? And now we were at that point, or as the pattern calls it, the chain 2 space. Now, nope, I take that back. I'm going to work this in, right? Yes, I'm going to work this in. 3, 2, 3. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. Do you guys all see the repeat? Because you're already in it. You're already in it. Did that color change go smoothly for you guys? Where are we at? How's everyone doing with this? Now, I've already woven this in, and I did tie it off, so I'm not going to lie. I'm going to cut it. If you guys want to leave it longer, you can keep carrying it through. I just want it out of the way, because who wouldn't? Pull these to the side so you can reveal that right there. Or the bear cat. I don't know, Lorraine. I don't know if I can call it that. It's weird to me. I don't know. 1. And you're going to go 2, 3, 4, because you skip this stitch. You're going to skip this stitch and continue here. I know some of you are beginners. How are we doing? Anyone who was a beginner and thought like, oh, this was supposed to be hard, it's not super hard. But if there's anyone out there that's like, oh my god, I'm lost, speak now or forever hold your yarn. But yeah, I want to make sure that you guys understand what's going on before I just take off and start crocheting like a mad person, because that's no fun. That is no fun at all. And so you're always going to go to that center We're going to skip 2, and you're going right into that next one. Boom. Haley's still confused. Well, you missed a lot, Haley. You should be still confused. Let's be real. Let's be real. But I promise you, when you watch the beginning, it won't be. You won't be. It works up really quickly. We're back at the chain 2 space. 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. You're working on building your speed. Good, but you're with me. Good, Ray. Good. Ah, I'm so excited. You guys get it. That makes me so happy because I want to see what you guys create. If you guys are on any of my other platforms, please, please, please feel free to tag me. I love seeing you guys go, look what I just finished. Thank you, Jenetics. Like, that stuff, oh, I know it sounds so cheesy, but it warms my heart so much because I'm like, I equipped and empowered someone to make something. Like, I don't know. That's why I do this. It's why I'm really hoping this channel grows. Don't forget this spot, guys. It's why I'm really hoping this channel grows. It's why I'm doing so many things on the other platform, the TikTok platform as well. And it's why I'm just trying to see how much I can make everything go on here so I don't want to have to charge. Like, I'll be real with you guys. I want to be able to teach for free and let someone else foot the bill. So monetizing is the way to do that. So those are my goals. I want to keep doing this for free. And right now I've committed to a year of classes. I'm probably going to keep doing that. There's a little spoiler alert. But I was really nervous that I would run out of content. And now I have so many people asking me questions that it makes it easy because I'm like, oh, I'll just throw that into a class. So keep speaking up, guys. I know you guys have been requesting some of it. The cat stitch was one of the ones that you guys recommended in a previous class. I know this has been getting requests, so we might do this will have to be broken into 2 classes. I can tell you that right now. Coda! Oh, she's dreaming and she's got her tongue sticking out. This is hilarious. This dog. She's doing that. I wish you guys could see it. I'll have to see if I can take a picture and post it. But I do want to teach this. It'll probably be a 2-part class, though. It takes a little bit. But we could totally try that if that's something you guys are interested in. I should do this in sparkle yarn. Lorraine, everything should be in sparkle yarn. Believe it or not, Lorraine. Oh, you can't really see this. I'm going to bring it. Hold on. Let me make sure I don't roll over my dog. That would be bad. It's okay, baby girl. I just had to show my sparkle yarn. This is a sparkle yarn. I don't know if it's going to come through, but you can really see it when the light hits it. And it's actually still really soft. Some sparkle yarn gets a little bit like coarse. So, but that's that one is facets. And if you've never tried those yarns, Lorraine, there's the colors available. Oh, they're so amazing. They're so amazing. Ray, teddy bear beanies or teddy bears and then beanies? I have several beanie patterns. We could totally do a beanie, but one of my beanies is kind of intense. That one might need to be like a 3-class series. But I do have like a simple beanie if that was something. In the corner, chain 2 space, 3, 2, 3. Do, 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 do. You want to do the plant, Haley? I mean, I'm down. I'm down to teach the plant. I feel like that a lot of people would want that, especially this time of year when it's starting to get warm and stuff. Beanies with teddy bear ears. Oh, Ray, I've seen the cat ears, and I'm not a cat person, so I like the idea of the teddy bear ears. Oh my goodness, or I could even do some like big old dog ears. I should probably like show multiple ears, hopefully, and then like just the beanie, and then that way you can pick your animal. I like this idea, Ray. I like this. I'm gonna have to look up some. If you want, send me, if you've seen some that you're like, I really like this one, send it to me. I'll take a look at it. If it looks doable, we can totally fit that in. I love tailoring the classes to you guys, because honestly, that just, one, it guarantees that someone's going to be here to crochet with me. But 2, I mean, I hope I'm giving you guys more confidence to try new things. You love the facey? The what, Karen? There was a typo. There was a typo. You're still struggling with the heart, Haley? It's a magic ring. Those are hard for a lot of people. But if you join my live over on TikTok, I should be able to show you how to do the heart. I was trying to save it yesterday, but it was giving me issues saving the highlights. So I will, excuse me, I will definitely do that. Oh, the facets yarn. Yeah, Karen. All the colors on the facets yarn. I have another 3 skeins that I meant to use that I might use for my new pattern now because I didn't make it to them. I got distracted. But it's facets and it's like a totally different color. Alright, we're going to finish this row together, but I mean, any more questions while you guys have me here? Do you want to see... Do you guys need to see another row? Do you feel like you're rocking and rolling now? Do I have everyone going? You got to eat, Kate. Haley, no worries. I hope you'll hit me up if you have more questions about this after. But definitely watch it when it's done. Hopefully you're eating good food. Don't forget that spot. We're calling it the bear cat because Lorraine said so. And then yeah, as you get bigger, you can do a border. I know there's a lot of borders out there. I can show you one that I like, but it's not necessary. When I make this I'm making one right now for a cousin who's having a baby, and I never do borders. So I literally just keep doing this until it's the size that I want. Love you too, girl. Haley, you're so cute. But yeah, I make this to the size that I want, and then you fasten it off, and you weave in all your ends, and you're good to go. I'm in the corner, that chain 2 space, 3, 2, 3. But any other questions while you guys have me here, please, please ask away. The chat is yours. And then we've got some requests for beanies. We've got requests for plants. Okay. That gave me a lot of ideas for next week's class. But I'm down for more. I am always down for more. Because I don't always know what people want to learn. Don't forget to tug your stitches. That sounded a little awkward. Get your minds out of the gutter, guys. Grab that bear cat, Lorraine. Lorraine, you're never going to be able to hear that word again and not think of me. I hope you know that. Alright, and we're about to show you where I slip stitch. In case, if I were finishing, let's say this thing was gigantinormous, and you guys are like, alright, I'm ready to fasten off. What do I do? You're literally just going to slip stitch as if you were starting another round. Into right there. Boom. Grab both of them. I always grab both the loops. Pull through. You're going to cut. And I pull through one more time. All the way through. Pull that tight, it becomes a knot, and now you're weaving it all in. There's your happy star. You guys should have something like this. I mean, some of y'all have already taken off. Ray's like, mine's like 3 times that size already, I'm sure. Like, yay! Yay! Any ice cream yarn? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, Karen. I intended, this is similar. I intended, let me bring this up a little bit, to use this yarn for it. But then we had that whole debate on whether or not this was blue or purple, to which apparently I lost. You guys all sided with my husband. We're going to talk about that later. I love the excuses, though. Everyone was like, just tell him it wasn't the shade of blue you were looking for. Because I ended up having to go and tell my husband, like, I have to buy more yarn. He's like, you just did. Welcome to being a stitcher, guys. If the addiction hasn't, like, totally messed up your life yet, there's time. There's time. Char Angel, we've already finished, but I will let you know, Char Angel, sorry. The second I end this live, it's going to be available. So you can start from the beginning and watch it. If you comment, if you have any questions at all, comment. I will jump in and I will respond. But everyone in here looks like they walked away making the same thing. So I think it's clear. And I think you're going to have a good time doing it. But this will be reviewable the second I end. But if you have any other questions while I'm here. You have an actual star, Lorraine! Woo! Yes! No, not yet. Still working on speed, Ray. You're awesome. You're awesome. Well, I expect everyone, whether if you are on Facebook, if you are on Instagram, if you are on TikTok, if you are on anything, I expect y'all to tag me when you guys get there, because you're rocking and rolling now. And once you guys, I want you guys to post it. Like, post it and be like, look what I learned today, guys. And then tell everyone about me. I got to get my class out there to more people. I want to teach more people stitches. But don't forget, I know I'm wrapping up. I'm sticking around only in case you guys have more questions. I already have next week's live scheduled, even though I don't know what we're learning yet. We've had a few requests. I was too late, but I'll definitely wait for his posting. Literally, it's going to post in like less than 5 minutes because it looks like we're wrapping up. Ray, I appreciate you. I hope I'll see you next week. Every Thursday, 2 o'clock, Pacific Standard Time. We've had requests for this. We might start this. This would be a 2-session class, I'll tell you. And we've had requests for some beanies. I'm going to look up some patterns and play around and see if that's doable. And then, yeah, if you guys have more requests on different things you guys want to learn, let me know. I'll try to sneak it into the next few schedules. But I'm here every week, Thursday, 2 o'clock. If you stay long enough, this will redirect you to next week's class, so you can go ahead and turn on the notifications. Otherwise, all the links in my link tree, that's in the description. That will have everything from my Color Street Nails to my TikTok channel. I'll be going on there live in about 15 minutes. I'm just going to grab a quick snack and some more water. You love the plant too? Jen, you've been quiet. You've been sneaking in the background. Yeah, I figured you would like that. So yeah, we'll probably do this one next class. It's going to be a 2-week class though, Jen, because I don't think I can do that all in one sitting. It still takes me like 2 hours to finish one. And I have to go slower so that you guys know what's going on. So, it might even be 3 because the soil, Amigurumi's a whole different beast, guys. If you guys really want to do the plant, I am here for you. But you better bring your stitch markers, and you better bring, like, a clear head, because Amigurumi... Oh, you were late? No worries, Jen. I know you're dealing with a lot of life. Hopefully that room's getting cleaner, though. Guys, if you guys don't know Jen, her and I crochet. She actually lives by me, so we're crochet buddies. She's got the VIP access to the Jenetics. Thank you, this was fun. Karen, I'm so glad you tried it. I hope I'll see you next week. Alright, guys, I'm going to take a break. I'll be popping over on TikTok in just a few, so if you guys want more live action, come see me there. Otherwise, I'll see you same time, same place, next week. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And for all of those who are watching me after, I'll see you in a little bit. Take care. Oh my god, my battery died. Ah! Jessica, subscribe, and this class is going to drop as soon as I end it, so I will be back. I will be back. Oh, I'm glad you found me here.